Now, joining me now are India Today, Shibi Molkeji. She's live from Thiruvananthapuram. Indrajit Kundu, live from Kolkata. And also Pramod Madhav, live from Mahabalipuram. Well, importantly, because all three states are going into elections, and these are the states that will face the SIR exercise first. Beginning with you, Indrajit Kundu, Mamata Banerjee has been very clear about it. She thinks it is actually NRC in garb of SIR. She stated that. But also, we've seen a massive bureaucratic shake-up also just hours before this press conference is about to happen. Do tell us what's happening there politically as far as SIR is concerned.
Well, Anjali, the mood on the ground in West Bengal, of course, the political scenario is pretty surcharged. And this has been going on for past few weeks now because there has been, the BJP has been upping its its rhetoric as far as SIR is concerned. State BJP leadership, be it the leader of the opposition, Shubhendu Adhikari, or other state BJP leaders, they have been going hammer on tongs against the Mamata Banerjee government, saying that if SIR is conducted in West Bengal, more than 1 crore illegal Bangladeshi infiltrators will be identified. That is the rhetoric of the BJP. So they are trying to fire up their own support base by saying this. On its part, the ruling Trinamool Congress has cautioned the Election Commission, saying that any bona fide, citizen of India, of West Bengal, of India, if their names are struck off the voters list, then the Trinamool Congress will be out on the streets in a mega agitation. In fact, the Trinamool Congress has already decided to hit the streets first and second week of November. There is going to be a massive agitation which would be led by Mamata Banerjee herself. But they are keeping their fingers crossed. They're closely monitoring each and every step that the Election Commission takes right now. We are expecting a press conference soon from the Chief Election Commissioner in New Delhi, where the SIR exercise would be announced. And at the same time, just as you mentioned, 64 senior bureaucrats, out of which 10 district magistrates have been transferred. So it's a mega transfer that has been announced by the West Bengal government today as a prelude to this SIR exercise, because it is the state government officials, it is the block level, booth level officers who will be going door to door to conduct this SIR. And when they do that, when they're engaged by the Election Commission, then these officers will be on deputation to the Election Commission. So they won't come under the influence of the state government. So at this point in time, there is anticipation within the Trinamool Congress government as to how free and fair this exercise would be, the SIR exercise. So both sides, be it the BJP or the Trinamool, trying to set their own narrative before their own audiences.
Absolutely. And also, let's try and listen to what the Chief Election Commissioner had said about this entire exercise beforehand. We will be bringing you the details of the press conference as it starts, but first listen to what he has said earlier.
SIR की प्रक्रिया बहुत ही पारदर्शी तरीके से शुरू हुई और पारदर्शी तरीके से समाप्त भी हुई। बीच में कुछ धारणाएं बनती चली गईं और जो धारणाएं बनती चली गईं वो लोगों को जब उसकी सत्यावस्था का पता लगा तो सब लोग चुनाव आयोग से जुड़ते चले गए। और जैसा मैंने अभी कहा, 7 करोड़ 42 लाख बिहार के मतदाता चुनाव आयोग के साथ खड़े हैं और चुनाव आयोग भी उनके साथ कंधे से कंधा मिलाकर खड़ा है। बाकी कुछ पॉलिटिकल रिटोरिक्स अगर होते हैं तो उसके ऊपर चुनाव आयोग रिएक्ट नहीं करता है। ये मेरे ख्याल से डेमोक्रेसी में चलता है। SIR पैन इंडिया की बात, तो अगर आप 24 जून के चुनाव आयोग द्वारा निर्गत आदेशों को देखेंगे तो पैन इंडिया अर्थात हर स्टेट और यूटी में SIR करने का निर्णय चुनाव आयोग ले चुका है। उस पर कार्य भी जारी है, लेकिन उनकी तिथियां राज्यवार या यूटी वार चुनाव आयोग की संयुक्त बैठक में हम लोग निर्णय करेंगे और फिर आपको बताएंगे।
And going back to the reporters who are joining us from different states, Pramod Madhav, do tell us, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister yesterday had expressed his distrust of this activity, and he had said this is a way for the AIADMK to grab power.
Well, Anjali, one important aspect is that already the Chief Minister, not just now, even during the Bihar polls when he actually shared stage with Rahul Gandhi, he clearly said that DMK will oppose SIR. And not just that, yesterday, just like you mentioned in letter, he has addressed to the party cadres, he has called SIR as nothing but a conspiracy web. And tomorrow, as we speak, tomorrow, there's going to be an event in Mahabalipuram, the same location where Vijay has held the meeting today, where the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, as a party leader, will meet the party cadres. And this is about a second level of campaign called as Your Polling Booth, Victory Polling Booth, where he is very clearly going to talk about SIR and how DMK cadres are supposed to be equipped to handle SIR in particular, because the Chief Minister very clearly believes that this is nothing but a way for BJP and AIDMK to delete the voters, especially from the working community, the minorities and women. And this is how the charge has been leveled by DMK chief M.K. Stalin over here, Anjali.
Right. Shibi, coming to you, what has been the political reaction to the SIR there in your state?
Well, Anjali, Kerala was the first state that also passed a unanimous resolution in the Legislative Assembly against the SIR in September. That was last month when the Assembly session was ongoing. It was very clear. It was a unanimous resolution, which means both the CPIM-led LDF government as well as the opposition Congress were against the SIR. Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan had presented the resolution coming down heavily on the SIR procedure and also raising concerns regarding the procedure, saying that this is NRC in the garb of SIR is what the resolution started with. It also says that whatever happened in Bihar, the SIR revision in Bihar is still under the constitutional validity of the SIR in Bihar is still under the constitution of the Supreme Court. So how is it possible that another procedure that SIR can again be implemented in states like Tamil Nadu, Bengal and Kerala, which is going into the elections? Remember, Kerala is going into the local body polls in another month. So right after that, we have the assembly polls coming up. So in hurry-burry, when the election commission is planning the SIR in the state, it cannot be accepted. It will be opposed, is what Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan said in the assembly. V.D. Sadish, the opposition leader, has also said the same. He also said that election commission, if they're planning to implement something like that, should call all these political parties, representatives of political parties, and hold a meeting and explain as to what will be done. That has not been done. So unless and until that is done, we will not cooperate with. We'll oppose as much as possible. And if still election commission is going to go ahead with this plan to implement SIR, then we'll approach Supreme Court. We'll move legally, is what the opposition has said. So in Kerala, both the main parties, Congress and the CPM, have voiced its concerns against SIR, also passing a resolution in the Assembly.
Right. Thank you, Shibi. We have probably just a few minutes before the press conference begins. But Rahul, do tell us, we've seen the extreme distrust that the opposition parties have expressed, especially towards Gyanesh Kumar. So after this press conference, we can expect a lot of commentary from the opposition.
Absolutely, this seems to be setting a stage for confrontation between opposition and election commission that we have seen earlier also in the past. Remember, Rahul Gandhi has already undertaken a yatra, 16 days long yatra in Bihar on the issue of SIR. So obviously opposition has been a very bitter critic of this exercise. They are saying that this is happening at the behest of the BJP only to give undue advantage to the to Saffron Party, and given the fact that it is expected that all the poll-bound states are also going to be part of this initial first phase of SIR, nationwide SIR. You can expect that Congress will also be getting support from alliance partners like TMC and DMK, because TMC is saying that they are not going to allow SIR to happen, and they are also saying that this is again a plot only to snatch voting rights from Dalit minorities. So, and in the same tone, in fact, DMK leader Mr. M.K. Stalin and the other leaders are also speaking. So clearly, it seems that there's going to be another round of face-off between opposition and the election commission. But one thing we have to understand that given the fact that this process has already been completed in the state of Bihar, so therefore both opposition parties and the election commission, they would both go out and would tell as to how this has been a successful or a failed exercise so far, because opposition is saying that more than 60 lakh people have lost their voting rights, which is something which has been absolutely rejected by the election commission, saying that all those people who have been taken off from electoral rolls are either dead or they have already migrated from their native places. So clearly, it seems that this seems to be setting a stage for confrontation in coming days. And as Pramod Tiwari told us, he's Rajya Sabha MP, deputy leader of opposition in Rajya Sabha, that Congress is definitely going to raise this issue in the upcoming session of Parliament. So clearly, one can say that daggers are out between opposition, members and leaders and Election Commission, and it's only going to escalate in coming days.
Right. Pramod, if we bring this to you, all the states that are opposing the exercise of SIR may say that they will fight against it. But at the end of the day, it is the Election Commission, and the Supreme Court is also very clear about its jurisdiction. We have not seen that any activity was stayed by the Supreme Court as far as the SIR was concerned. But is the DMK over there ready to take the fight to the hilt? What are they saying?
One thing is very clear, because like on DMK is completely trusting their booth level committee members and such, and that's the reason a hurried meeting is also going to be held tomorrow, where the chief minister is going to attend. All those people, especially from the DMK carriers wing, who are going to be on the ground. And this is in particular because DMK has already vowed that if they are going to find any kind of discrepancy, they will immediately battle, lead this battle towards, to the court as well. So they have very clearly mentioned that, and this seems to be the first step towards it, because just like Rahul Gandhi, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin very clearly does not believe in special intensive revision. So he has already been saying that several lakh voters were removed from Bihar, and there is quite a lot of possibility over here. And he is actually blaming the AIADMK and BJP to collude to win the 2026 election. So DMK is definitely not going to take this lightly. In fact, this could even turn out to be a political issue, considering the number of deletion, voters numbers. If it is in lakhs or something, definitely DMK can take it to its advantage as well. So that way, tomorrow we will know what the chief minister is going to decide and instruct his party cadres post the EC meeting today.
Right. So strengthening their booth level officers to ensure there is nothing wrong happening, that is the strategy for the DMK. But Shibi, what is the strategy of the political parties as far as Kerala is concerned?
Anjali, let's, in Kerala, the first party that raised concern regarding the SIR, from the time the Election Commission said that, it's in the preliminary stages of implementing SIR in states like Kerala and Tamil Nadu, it was the Congress who came out harshly saying that, we will not let this happen. We will choose whatever is possible, whatever is the measure. Most importantly, if nothing is working out,